Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Irina Tashrapati Ismail from BA26458 and today I will be sharing my article critique on the topic of the future of leadership, how conflict resolution elevates teamship by Dr. Kisha M. Kelly. This presentation is prepared for my lecturer, which is Madam Sharifah Fazira. I will take you through four main parts, which is first, introduction, and second one is we'll discuss critical analysis, the third one is a recommendation, and the fourth one is conclusions. I hope by the end of these presentations, you will see why conflict resolutions is not just a leadership skill. It is truly essential for building strong and collaborative teams. Leadership today is changing a lot. We are moving away from the old top-down boss styles and moving towards leaderships that's more collaborative, relationship-focused, and team-oriented. In her article, Dr. Kelly argues that conflict resolution is no longer optional. It is must-have a skill for modern leaders. So, she introduced the idea of teamship, which is all about sharing responsibility, making decisions together, and creating psychological safety within the teams. With workplaces becoming more diverse, hybrid, and interconnected, leaders who can handle conflict effectively will maintain trust, cohesion, and performance. That says, while the articles offer some great ideas, it leans heavily on conceptual explanations and could use more real-world evidence to back them up. I really agree with Dr. Kelly's main points, which is handling conflict well is key to elevating teamship and shaping future of leadership. So here is the reason why, supported and by research and example. So the first one is strong and conflict management builds stronger teams. Why? Because in Kammerhoff et al. In 2019 article showed that how leaders manage conflict directly affects teams' cohesion and performance. Leaders who guide teams through disagreements reduce harmful tensions and increase productivity discussions. The second part of critical analysis is conflict resolution is even more important for virtual and hybrid teams. Based on the article of Caputo et al. In 2023, found that virtual teams face more misunderstandings because of the digital communications. Leaders who manage this conflict constructively keep the team aligned and engaged. Now we move to the third point, which is early intervention prevent bigger problems. In the Nunco and Ramkissen's in 2021 articles, highlight that conflict tend to escalate over time. Leaders who step in early can prevent breakdowns in coordinations and trust. And the fourth point of critical analysis is cooperative conflict style boost safety and innovations. In Yin et al. 2022 articles found that the teams are more innovative and trusting when leaders handle conflict cooperatively. This article supports Dr. Kelly's point that resolving conflict strengthens by collaborations. My last justification is teamship relies on open conflict management. Why? Because research shows that shared leadership only works if teams can openly manage disagreements. Without this, shared responsibility and collaborations can't thrive. So I will give some local and global examples, which is from global sites is Google project. Artist tools prove that psychology safety often built through open conflict, which is lead to high performing teams. And the second example is Microsoft and Zoom use meeting agreements to prevent conflict from escalating in the remote world. In local examples, which is in Malaysia, companies like Maybank, CIMB, Grab, and Shopee, and many more, trains manager in coaching style leadership to reduce conflict and maintain productivity of the company. Now we move to the recommendation parts, which is while the article is insightful, it could be even better with a few improvements. My first suggestions is we should include empirical evidence from peer-reviewed studies. So right now, the article is mostly conceptual. By adding peer-reviewed data and studies would make the argument stronger and more credible. So the second suggestion is we should give step-by-step guidelines for leaders to handle any conflicts. For example, spotting early conflict signs, using mediation technique, establishing teams agreements, and practicing structured problem solving, fostering psychological safety. So, these steps would make the article more useful for real-world leaders. My third suggestion is we should link to the current global leadership stance, including ideas like hybrid leadership, shared leadership in agile teams, and digital collaborations will connect team shapes to today's organizational practices. So the last suggestion is we should strengthen the conclusion linking conflict resolutions to future organizational success. The article could end with a clear link between conflict management skills and long-term organizational success, like innovations, trust, and resilience. To wrap up everything, I fully agree with Dr. Kelly, which is conflict resolution is a critical leadership capability for building strong teamship. Leaders who handle conflict constructively can strengthen teams' cohesion, build psychological safety, encourage innovation, support shared leadership, improve overall team performance. Even though the article could use more empirical backings, its message is highly relevant, especially with diverse workplace, hybrid setups, and rapidly changing on organizational demands. In short, conflict resolution is not just a skill, it is a fundamental requirement for future leaders who want resilient, collaborative, and high-performance teams in a company. Thank you so much for listening to my presentations. I hope this critique has given you some insights into how conflict resolutions shapes the future of leaderships.